I want to multiply 1.02 times 0.3. When you multiply, write the numbers without the decimal point. The 0.3, notice you don't need that 0. So when I see that, I'm going to take the 0 out. A leading 0 is useless. Three times 2, 6. 3 times 0, 3 times 1, 3. Okay. How many digits to the right of the decimal point on the first number? 2. And how many digits to the right of the decimal point on this one? What's 2 plus 1? 3. You're going to start from the end, and you're going to move the decimal point how many places? 3. 1, 2, 3. And there's my answer. My answer is 0.306. As I said last time, you can write it without the 0. And that's fine too. Either way. Let's try another one. 2.81 times 3.5. So 281 and 35. 5 times 1, 5. 5 times 8 is 40. 0 carry 4. There's a 4 here. 5 times 2, 10 and 4, 14. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 8, 24. Oh, 24. That's 4 carry 2. 3 times 2, 6 and 2, 8. 5, 3, 8, 9. Again, how many digits to the right of the decimal point on the first number? 2. And how many here? 2 plus 1, 3. Start from the end and move the decimal point 3 places. 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 9.835. Let's try another one. Point 75 times 4. Again, write the numbers without the decimal point. That's 75 times 4. 4 times 5, 20. 0 carry 2. 4 times 7 and 2, 30. Now we're going to move the decimal point. Now how many digits to the right of the decimal point here? 2. And how many here? None. 0. What's 2 plus 0? 2. You're going to move the decimal point 2 places. Start from here. 1, 2. So what's the answer? 3.00. But you know by now the leading and lagging zeros are useless. So you can write that as what? 3. .25 times 0.003. Let's write the numbers without the decimal point. 25, and what's the other number? 3. 0, 0, 3 is 3, right? 3 times 5. 5 carry 1. 3 times 2, 6 and 1, 7. Again, let's look at count here. How many digits here do we have to the right? 2. And how many to the right of this? 2 plus 3, which is what? 5. Let's move the decimal point 5 places. Start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these empty spots, we have to put what in them? Zeros. So what is my answer? 0.00075, or if you want to put the 0 in the front, 0.00075. Now, where do we use decimals? Let's take an example. Yesterday I was driving by, it was a beautiful day, and I stopped at the farmer's market in Belchertown on my way to Boston. So they have some fresh cucumbers and apples, fresh picked apples. So I picked a few of them. Let's say they were selling them for $2.50 a pound, the apples per pound. And I took a bag and I threw some apples in them and I got 3.75 pounds. How much is going to cost me to buy them? What is my cost is going to be? So this is the price. And this is what? The weight. When I put them on the scale, that was the weight. This is the price per pound, and that's the weight in pounds. So to find how much it's going to cost you, what do? You multiply these numbers. What is 3.75 times 2.5? Now you have an option. You can leave the 2.5 as 2.50 or just 2.5. So you have to decide which way you want to do it. If you decide to write that 3.75 times 2.5, then that's fine, because the lagging zeros, the leading zeros are useless. I can erase this one. But if I do that, that's less to multiply. So let's multiply them. 375. Notice I'm not looking at the decimal. I'm going to use this one, 2.5. So I'm trying to multiply this one, not the one above it. If I was multiplying the one above it, it would be what? 250. I'm using that one. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 7, is that 35? 35 plus 2, 37. 5 times 3, 15 and 3 what? 18. Now let's try the 2. 2 times 5, 10. 2 times 7 and 1. 2 times 3 and 1. Let's add them. 5, 7, 3, 9. Now since I'm using that one, I got to count how many digits. What do we have here? 2 to the right of the decimal point, and this one what? 1. 2 plus 1 will be what? 3. You got to move the decimal point. 1, 2, 3. So what's my number? 9.375. Now we're going to be smart. This is what the math tells me, but we're dealing with money. How do you give them that 5 here? You can't. So guess what they're going to do? Your calculator, the calculator they're using, it's using rule of rounding. If that number is 5 or more, you add 1 to this. So since that number is 5 or more, We're going to add 1 to this, and I owe him what? $9.38. We stopped to get coffee from McDonald's yesterday. With taxes, always 107. I got 2 of them because my wife with me. 107 is what? 214. The guy said 213. My wife said, how come it's 213? I says, actually, it's not really 107, it's 106 and a half. But now they have to round it up, and it becomes what? 107. So when you buy 2 of them, what's 6 and a half and 6 and a half? It's 13, and that's why. And that's the same thing. They have to round up. When you get 3 decimal places, with money, we only have 2 significant digits. 2 decimal places, not significant. 2 decimal places. Another place multiplying where we use decimal, you're going to buy milk again. A gallon of milk. Price is, what is it, 3, let's say 79 on sale this week per gallon. The milk, $3.79 a gallon. And you're going to buy 3 gallons. How much going to cost you? You multiply them. 379 times 3. 3 times 9? 27, right? 7 carry 2. 3 times 7? 21. 21 and 2 is what? 23. There's a 3 and there's a 2. 3 times 3? 9 and 2? 3 times 3, yep, 11. So it's going to run you $11.37. So that's how we multiply decimal numbers.
So in this case, do you have to round the 37, making it 11?
Well, because we're dealing with money here, we know the money runs to what? Nearest hundredth. So 2 decimal places. If it's 3, you got to round it to 2. But with money, if we're talking about going to a Stop and Shop or Big Y and buying this, it's going to be $11.37. If the question says about or estimate,
Okay.
if it says estimate,
Then you do the round.
then you go what? 379 is almost what? $4, right? You go $4 times 2, or 3. I'm sorry, 3. You're buying. That's about what? 12. If it says estimate, you round that number close. Oh, that's close enough to 4. 4 times 3 is $12. But if it says give me the price, that's what you're paying. Okay, that's the multiplication section. Let me stop the